Have you ever felt like your mind is constantly racing, caught in a whirlwind of stress and anxiety? You're not alone. In today's fast-paced world, finding inner peace can feel impossible, but what if the answer has been around for thousands of years? Buddhism offers a powerful tool to help you break free from mental chaos: mindfulness. It's not just about meditation or sitting in silence, it's about learning to be fully present in every moment, embracing life as it unfolds. Imagine being able to quiet the noise in your mind, let go of worries, and truly experience peace. Sounds incredible, right? In this video, we'll explore how mindfulness, rooted in Buddhist teachings, can transform your life. You'll discover why it's more than just a trend, it's a way of living that can help you reduce stress, improve focus, and cultivate lasting happiness. We'll break down the practice into simple, actionable steps so you can start applying it today, whether you're at work, at home, or even stuck in traffic. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand the power of mindfulness, but you'll also have practical techniques to unlock a calmer, more balanced mind. Ready to take the first step toward inner peace? Let's dive in. Part 1. Understanding mindfulness, a way of life, not just meditation. Have you ever found yourself lost in thought, worrying about the future or dwelling on the past? It's a common experience, but Buddhism teaches us that true peace comes from being fully present in the moment. This practice, mindfulness, is not just a meditation technique, it's a way of life. What is mindfulness? Mindfulness, or sati in Pali, is the ability to be fully aware of the present moment without judgment. It's about observing your thoughts, emotions, and surroundings with clarity and acceptance. In Buddhist teachings, mindfulness is one of the Eightfold Path's core principles, guiding practitioners toward enlightenment by fostering awareness and wisdom. Scientific research supports this ancient wisdom. Studies show that mindfulness reduces stress, improves focus, and enhances emotional well-being. Neuroscientists have found that regular mindfulness practice strengthens the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making and emotional regulation. A simple yet powerful practice. Imagine you're drinking a cup of tea. Instead of rushing through it while scrolling on your phone, mindfulness invites you to fully experience the warmth of the cup, the aroma of the tea leaves, and the sensation of each sip. This simple act transforms an ordinary moment into a peaceful ritual. A famous Buddhist story illustrates this idea. A monk was asked how he found peace in daily life. He replied, "When I eat, I eat. When I walk, I walk. When I sleep, I sleep." His wisdom lies in the simplicity of being fully present in each action. Letting go of mental clutter. One of the biggest obstacles to mindfulness is the constant chatter of the mind. We replay past mistakes, worry about the future, and get caught in endless distractions. Buddhism teaches that suffering arises from attachment, holding on to thoughts, emotions, and desires too tightly. A practical way to cultivate mindfulness is through breathing meditation. By focusing on your breath, you anchor yourself in the present. Try this. 1. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. 2. Take a deep breath in, feeling the air fill your lungs. 3. Slowly exhale, noticing the sensation of release. 4. Repeat, gently bringing your focus back whenever your mind wanders. This simple exercise trains your mind to stay present, reducing stress and increasing clarity. Applying mindfulness in everyday life. Mindfulness isn't limited to meditation, it can be woven into daily activities. Here's how. Mindful eating, savor each bite, appreciating the flavors and textures. Mindful walking, feel the ground beneath your feet, noticing the rhythm of your steps. Mindful listening, truly hear what others are saying, without rushing to respond. By integrating mindfulness into routine moments, you cultivate a calm and centered mind, making life more meaningful and fulfilling. Transitioning to the next step. Now that we understand the essence of mindfulness, let's explore how it helps us let go of anxiety and find true inner peace. In the next section, we'll uncover Buddhist techniques for releasing stress and embracing serenity. Are you ready to take the next step toward a more peaceful mind? Let's dive in. Part 2. Letting go of anxiety, the Buddhist path to true freedom. Have you ever felt trapped by your own thoughts, endlessly replaying past mistakes, worrying about the future, or holding on to resentment? Buddhism teaches that suffering arises from attachment, and one of the most powerful ways to find peace is learning to let go. The root of suffering, attachment to thoughts. In Buddhist philosophy, suffering, known as dukkha, is not caused by external circumstances alone, but by our attachment to them. We cling to expectations, identities, and emotions, believing they define us. But when we hold on too tightly, we create resistance, and resistance leads to suffering. Modern psychology echoes this wisdom. Studies show that rumination, or the habit of obsessively thinking about negative experiences, is a major contributor to anxiety and depression. Neuroscientists have found that excessive worry activates the amygdala, the brain's fear center, keeping us in a state of stress. So how do we break free? Buddhism offers a profound yet simple answer: acceptance and non-attachment. The power of letting go. Imagine holding a rope that's burning your hands. The tighter you grip, the more pain you feel. But the moment you release it, the pain stops. This is the essence of letting go, not ignoring problems, but choosing not to let them control you. A famous Zen story illustrates this beautifully. Two monks were traveling when they came across a woman struggling to cross a river. One monk carried her across, but the other was disturbed. Monks were forbidden to touch women. Hours later, he confronted his companion, saying, "You broke the rules." The first monk simply replied, "I left her at the river. Why are you still carrying her?" This story reminds us that we often carry burdens long after they are necessary. Whether it's guilt, regret, or resentment, holding on to negative thoughts only prolongs suffering. Practical techniques to let go. Letting go is not about suppressing emotions, it's about acknowledging them without attachment. Here are some Buddhist-inspired techniques to help. 1. Mindful awareness. Observe your thoughts without judgment. Instead of reacting, simply notice them, like clouds passing in the sky. 2. Breathing meditation. Focus on your breath. Each inhale brings awareness, each exhale releases tension. Try silently saying, "Let go," as you breathe out. 3. Impermanence reflection. Remind yourself that everything is temporary. Just as seasons change, so do emotions and circumstances. 4. Compassion practice. Replace negative thoughts with kindness. If you're holding on to anger, try wishing the person well instead. 5. Gratitude shift. Redirect your focus to what you appreciate. Gratitude rewires the brain, reducing stress and increasing happiness. Applying letting go in daily life. Letting go isn't just for meditation, it's a mindset you can bring into everyday life. At work, instead of stressing over perfection, focus on progress. In relationships, release grudges and communicate with openness. With yourself, forgive past mistakes and embrace growth. When you practice non-attachment, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering. You stop chasing happiness and start experiencing it in the present moment. Transitioning to the next step. Now that we understand the power of letting go, let's explore how breathing meditation can become a gateway to inner peace. In the next section, we'll dive into the science and spirituality behind mindful breathing. Are you ready to take a deep breath and step into serenity? Let's continue. Part 3. Breath, the gateway to inner peace. Have you ever noticed how your breath changes when you're stressed? It becomes shallow, rapid, and uneven. But when you're calm, it's deep, slow, and steady. This simple yet profound connection between breath and mind is at the heart of Buddhist mindfulness practice. Breathing is more than just a biological function, it's a bridge between the body and the mind, a tool that can bring us back to the present moment and unlock a deep sense of peace. In Buddhism, breath awareness is one of the most powerful techniques for cultivating mindfulness and reducing suffering. The science and spirituality of breath. Buddhist teachings emphasize that the present moment is the only reality. Yet, our minds often wander, dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. The breath, however, is always here, always now. That's why anapanasati, or mindfulness of breathing, is a foundational meditation practice in Buddhism. Modern science supports this ancient wisdom. Studies show that deep, conscious breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, reducing stress and lowering cortisol levels. Neuroscientists have found that breath-focused meditation strengthens the prefrontal cortex, improving emotional regulation and focus. In essence, breath is a natural anchor, pulling us away from distractions and grounding us in the present. How breath meditation works. Breath meditation is deceptively simple yet profoundly transformative. Here's how to practice it. 1. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably with your back straight. 2. Close your eyes, shift your focus inward. 3. Observe your breath, don't try to control it, simply notice its rhythm. 4. Follow each inhale and exhale, feel the air entering and leaving your body. 5. Gently bring your mind back. If thoughts arise, acknowledge them and return to your breath. This practice cultivates awareness, clarity, and inner stillness. Over time, it rewires the brain, making mindfulness a natural state rather than an effort. Breath as a tool for emotional healing. Buddhism teaches that suffering arises from attachment and resistance. When we resist emotions, whether fear, anger, or sadness, we amplify them. But when we breathe through them, we create space for acceptance and healing. A powerful technique is conscious breathing during emotional distress. When feeling anxious, take slow, deep breaths, signaling safety to your nervous system. When overwhelmed, try counting breaths, inhale for 4 counts, exhale for 6. When experiencing anger, pause and take 3 mindful breaths before reacting. Breath meditation helps us respond rather than react, cultivating emotional resilience and inner peace. Integrating breath awareness into daily life. Mindful breathing isn't just for meditation, it can be woven into everyday moments. During stressful situations, take a deep breath before responding. While walking, sync your breath with your steps, grounding yourself. Before sleep, practice slow breathing to calm the mind and body. While eating, take a breath between bites, savoring each moment. By making breath awareness a habit, we transform ordinary moments into opportunities for mindfulness and peace. Transitioning to the next step. Now that we understand the power of breath, let's explore another essential Buddhist principle, compassion. In the next section, we'll uncover how cultivating kindness toward ourselves and others leads to deeper happiness and fulfillment. Part 4. Compassion, the key to true happiness. Have you ever noticed how a simple act of kindness can brighten someone's day, and, in turn, make you feel lighter, more fulfilled? In Buddhism, compassion is not just an emotion, it is a profound practice that transforms both the giver and the receiver. When we cultivate compassion, we don't just help others, we heal ourselves. The Buddhist perspective on compassion. In Buddhist teachings, compassion, known as karu, is one of the four sublime states, Brahmaviharas, alongside loving-kindness, sympathetic joy, and equanimity. It is the ability to recognize suffering in others and respond with a sincere desire to alleviate it. The Buddha taught that suffering is an inevitable part of life, but through compassion, we can ease the burden, not only for others but for ourselves. When we shift our focus from self-centered concerns to the well-being of others, we break free from the cycle of attachment and suffering. Modern psychology supports this ancient wisdom. Studies show that practicing compassion activates the vagus nerve, which regulates emotions and reduces stress. Neuroscientists have found that acts of kindness release oxytocin, the love hormone, fostering connection and emotional well-being. Compassion as a path to healing. Many people believe that compassion is about helping others, but Buddhism teaches that it is equally about self-healing. When we hold on to anger, resentment, or judgment, we create suffering within ourselves. But when we practice compassion, we release these burdens. A powerful Buddhist story illustrates this. A man carrying a heavy sack of stones complains about his pain. A monk tells him, "Why don't you put it down?" The man realizes that he has been holding on to unnecessary weight, just as we hold on to grudges, fears, and regrets. Compassion allows us to let go and find peace. How to cultivate compassion. Compassion is not just a feeling, it is a skill that can be developed through practice. Here are some Buddhist-inspired techniques. 1. Loving-kindness meditation, metta bhavana. Sit quietly and silently repeat phrases like, "May all beings be happy. May all beings be free from suffering." This expands your sense of empathy. 2. Perspective taking. When someone frustrates you, pause and ask, what might they be going through? This shifts your mindset from judgment to understanding. 3. Acts of kindness, small gestures, like listening attentively, offering help, or expressing gratitude, create ripples of positivity. 4. Self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness you offer others. Instead of harsh self-criticism, practice gentle encouragement. 5. Mindful awareness. Notice moments when you feel disconnected or irritated. Use these as opportunities to consciously choose compassion. Bringing compassion into daily life. Compassion is not limited to meditation, it can be woven into everyday interactions. At work, support colleagues, offer encouragement, and practice patience. In relationships, listen deeply, forgive easily, and express appreciation. With strangers, smile, acknowledge others, and extend kindness without expectation. When compassion becomes a habit, life feels lighter, more meaningful, and deeply fulfilling. Transitioning to the next step. Now that we understand the transformative power of compassion, let's explore how mindfulness can be applied to daily life. In the next section, we'll uncover practical ways to integrate mindfulness into every moment, making peace and presence a natural part of our existence. Part 5. Applying mindfulness in daily life, a path to presence and peace. Have you ever felt like life is moving too fast, leaving you overwhelmed and disconnected? In Buddhism, mindfulness is not just a meditation practice, it's a way of living. It's about bringing full awareness to every moment, whether you're eating, walking, working, or simply breathing. By integrating mindfulness into daily activities, we cultivate clarity, peace, and presence, transforming ordinary moments into opportunities for self-discovery and inner balance. The science and spirituality of mindfulness. Buddhist teachings emphasize that true happiness comes from being fully present. Yet, in modern life, distractions pull us in countless directions: emails, social media, endless to-do lists. Mindfulness helps us reclaim our attention, grounding us in the now. Scientific research supports this ancient wisdom. Studies show that practicing mindfulness reduces stress, enhances focus, and improves emotional well-being. Neuroscientists have found that mindfulness strengthens the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making and emotional regulation. In essence, mindfulness is not just a spiritual practice, it's a scientifically proven method for cultivating a calm and centered mind. Mindful eating, savoring each bite. How often do we eat while scrolling on our phones or rushing through meals without truly tasting our food? Mindful eating invites us to slow down and fully experience each bite. Try this simple practice. 1. Pause before eating. Take a deep breath and appreciate the meal in front of you. 2. Engage your senses. Notice the colors, textures, and aromas of your food. 3. Chew slowly. Savor each bite, paying attention to the flavors. 4. Eat without distractions. Put away your phone and focus on the experience. Mindful eating not only enhances enjoyment but also improves digestion and fosters a deeper connection with nourishment. Mindful walking, finding peace in motion. Walking is something we do every day, yet we rarely pay attention to it. Mindful walking transforms a simple activity into a meditation in motion. Here's how to practice it. Feel the ground beneath your feet, notice the sensation of each step. Sync your breath with your movement, inhale as you take a step, exhale as you take another. Observe your surroundings, notice the sounds, sights, and sensations around you. Mindful walking helps us slow down, reconnect with nature, and cultivate inner peace, even in the busiest moments. Mindful working, bringing focus and clarity. Work can often feel stressful and overwhelming, but mindfulness can transform the way we approach tasks. Try these techniques. Start your day with intention. Before diving into work, take a moment to set a positive intention. Single tasking over multitasking. Focus on one task at a time, giving it your full attention. Take mindful breaks. Pause for a few deep breaths between tasks to reset your mind. By practicing mindfulness at work, we enhance productivity, reduce stress, and cultivate a sense of fulfillment. Bringing mindfulness into every moment. Mindfulness is not limited to meditation, it can be woven into every aspect of life. While listening, be fully present in conversations, truly hearing what others say. During daily chores, approach tasks like washing dishes or folding laundry with full awareness. Before sleep, practice deep breathing to calm the mind and body. When mindfulness becomes a habit, life feels richer, more meaningful, and deeply fulfilling. Transitioning to the next step. Now that we understand how mindfulness can be applied to daily life, let's explore how transformation through mindfulness leads to lasting inner peace. In the next section, we'll uncover how consistent practice can reshape our minds and hearts, leading to profound personal growth. Conclusion: transform your life through mindfulness. Throughout this video, we've explored the profound wisdom of mindfulness, how it helps us let go of anxiety, reconnect with our breath, cultivate compassion, and integrate presence into our daily lives. These teachings are not just philosophical ideas, they are practical tools that can reshape your mind, reduce stress, and bring lasting inner peace. Mindfulness is a journey, not a destination. The more you practice, the more you'll notice subtle yet powerful shifts, greater clarity, deeper calm, and a newfound appreciation for life's simple moments. Imagine waking up each day feeling centered, present, and free from unnecessary worries. That transformation is within your reach. Now, it's time to take action. Start small, pause for a mindful breath, practice gratitude, or simply be present in whatever you're doing. Let mindfulness become a natural part of your life, guiding you toward peace, balance, and fulfillment. If this video resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Like, comment, and share to spread the message of mindfulness. And if you want to continue exploring life-changing wisdom, subscribe to Life Lessons. Your journey to inner peace is just beginning.